The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now it's Roethlisberger. And he connects with Vance McDonald. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well. And he's got it.
This is Samuels. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Pretty effective blitz there to stop the draw play right in its tracks.
And actually, when they blitz, draw play is supposed to work very well. You're supposed to have them bypass the runner, and he slips past them. But they put their eyes in the right place, took away all the creases, and slowed him down in a big way.
Hey, wahoo! 47's the mic. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Well, they tried to swing it on left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Let's go, deep, tighten up. Here we go.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. Saquon Barkley deep to return. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 20.
Back. Leo. Hey, lock it. Check three. Hey. Check 24.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Saquon Barkley running right. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Now Jones. Looking for Shepard deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Alert! Hey, over! 47's the mic. 47's the mic. Come, baby.
Throwing on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. And the catch made by Johnson. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson, 30 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and that makes the score 7-0. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays, the long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, and a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And New York set to take the field. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley trying to run inside, but nothing there. Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That 2nd down play nets a -4. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the great move out of the bag, but couldn't do a ton with it. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Jones now going to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is, what, 3-to-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he's in for 2. The fake works, and they take the lead.
Someone really wanted to be in the lead here, because that's a heck of a gamble, isn't it? You're down 1, you kick it, you got a tie ball game. Instead, they fake it. And I keep coming back to this every time I see it. Remember, if you're faking an extra point now, the ball snapped at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, you're giving up 13 yards as opposed to just lining up at the 2 and saying you're going to go for 2.
You're running a big play, lots of yardage for 1 extra point. That's a heck of a gamble, but it paid off in this case.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They start with a give to counter. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
4-7's the mic. 4-7's the mic. Hey, defense.
On 2nd and 7, Roethlisberger eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, trying to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
44. Let's go.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to look deep down the field. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Saquon Barkley and the Giants offense set to kick off their next drive. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Throwing on 1st down, Jones. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards, good for a Giant 1st down.
Recon, 132 fighter.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Ready.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Jones. He's going to let one fly for Tate. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Giants. Golden Tate, 65 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Getting set to go again, Ben Roethlisberger heading back out there. But Charles, it's the 2nd quarter. Your team's losing. You're not playing well as the quarterback, but like I said, it's the 2nd quarter, so how worried right now are you?
You're concerned, but you're not panicked because you know there's still an opportunity. No one's excited about his stat line right now. 1 touchdown pass, okay, that's cool. But he's throwing an interception as well. Can he eliminate the mistakes and keep making the positive plays, the good plays? That's what they're looking for from him.
Time to find out if he can do just that. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Show that bench release and go. 29 is the mic. Mic 29. Watch the screen. Move. Flag,
out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Steps away to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Lorenzo Carter picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Throwing Jones. Looking for his receiver, Sharp, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining.
No spacing. Hey, box drop. 29 is Mike 29. Switch. 22, 44. 29 is Mike 29. I got you, son. Boys. Mike 29. I'm going to run you over.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Roethlisberger. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the veteran Antoine Bethea. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Go. Man. Check your hot read. Fight.
On the run, it's Barkley. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 15. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. It's hauled in by Shepard. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Steelers 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. This is taken at the 3. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And New York set to take the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else. And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Right there, 55. You. Check 37. 6 guys.
Hey, Sam off.
Hey, alert 3.
Look, squeeze.
Check 13.
Go.
13.
Let's go.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
Check nickel. Pick the edge. Go. Joker.
Go out.
Kill. Turn up.
Look at me. Zipper.
Watch twins.
Deep rip.
On third down, Barkley. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a fourth down.
Well, they got off the field on third down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Bravo.
Watch 55. You track. Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55. Hey, watch.
They're going to try and throw. And this is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way.
47's the mark.
Alert.
Check. 47.
Watch the slap.
Tighten up. 47's the mic.
Man, let's get some penetration here.
Hey, alert.
26. Check 26.
Topper. Flash return.
On 1st and 10 is counter. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football, Football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Hey, Delta.
55 is my guy, 55. I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
Hard, hard.
Come get some.
Shoot.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play there for the Giants. 56 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Check.
80 weapon. Hustle, hustle.
On 1st down, Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Kill.
25, check 25, check 25.
Ready.
2nd and 9 now. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
3 yards on the pick.
Hey, Mike 7.
On 2nd and 7, Roethlisberger. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense.
Middle. 50.
Roethlisberger now to throw on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Here's Jordan Berry now, standing just about on his own goal line. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. This is fielded at the 27. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The New York set to take the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. They occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And the pressure gets to him again. Bud Dupree, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Watch 98. Watch 98.
Go.
Jones throwing on 3rd and long. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
You think you gonna get this?
Now Jones throwing on 4th down. And this is going to be intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity.
Hey.
47 is the mic.
Go.
Mike's 47. Mike's
2nd and 5 now. Roethlisberger. And this will be incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play.
Hey, Wood.
Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47. Watch the slants.
Let's go.
Now it's Roethlisberger rolling to his right. He can run for it, and he will. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he'd just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Boswell's kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. New York set to take the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. 7 yards there and a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. T.J. Watt able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Throwing on second and long. Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go. Here we go. Mike 55. Mike 55. Let's go, D. Watch the air.
Let's go. Shoot.
Throwing on third and long. Jones looking for his running back, and he's got it. That one goes for 36 yards.
Let's go.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. He already has 2 sacks to his credit. Now another tackle for loss.
And you know how you can always identify who was supposed to block him? They're the ones helping up the person who just got knocked to the ground with the ball, right? Whether it's a running play or a pass play, they've got to figure out a way to slow him down. Maybe you chip him with a second guy. Maybe you just out and out double him. Maybe you make sure you take the ball and throw it as far away from him as possible. Because right now, he is wrecking things for them.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Jones now to throw on 3rd down. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Hey, exit.
We have begun to flare you up. Don't get nervous. Watch that.
Undercrunch, undercrunch, undercrunch.
Chance.
Hey, it's orbit. Crunch.
Hey, check right.
Five.
Here's Jones throwing on 4th down. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense will take over right at midfield. And that makes him now 0 for 3 on 4th down attempts.
A lot of people would say they're showing a lot of guts going for it this many times on 4th down. I think they'd have to start thinking with their head a little bit more than with their gut and their emotions because it's not working for them. They've got to figure out what's been going wrong.
Hey.
29 is the Mike 29. Come on, boy.
Easy. Here we go. Back.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Antoine Bethea. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
Yes.
Motion to the backfield.
Let's go.
On first down, Barkley. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Check 55, come on. Pick it up. Pick it up. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Get it.
He'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it.
Dude, we can't get stopped. You've seen us here. That's right. We can't
That
get
time
stopped.
defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Hey, let go.
Mike's 47.
Greystone, travel. Flag return.
Again, a run with Connor. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Alert, alert.
29 is the Mike.
Hey, Charlie.
We own it. We own it. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Arnie.
Snicker.
Shit. Hey, watch your shit.
Pilot, 64, win.
15. Check 15.
$44.
29 is
Smooth.
Mike 29. Rip left. 29 is the Mike.
Wide right.
Here's Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Roethlisberger now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. Roethlisberger will hand to Connor. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now another timeout called for by the offense.
Know what time this is. Playing skills, you did. Playing skills. Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist.